Lopping off someone's ding-a-ling doesn't make them a woman, it makes them a eunuch. But you already knew that, right?
He's black-pilled. Trump's black-pilled.
This is the twisted, stupid bullshit that the left has fucking fallen into.
You stabbed your brother in the back and you're a fucking liar. Fucking asshole.
We're ready to go for episode
Here we are.
16.
Wow.
What are you drinking, Lincoln there? What are you drinking, Lincoln there,
Same
brother?
Diplomatico from our buddy in Venezuela.
Well, I ain't got no. Oh, you got the dark one. That's not the one I had last time.
It's the reserved, yeah.
I got my buddy Weiser here.
Weiser.
I got my buddy Weiser here.
Yeah.
So you said you had some topics. I had something I kind of wanted to talk about because we've kind of strayed away from it a little bit. But you start with it.
We'll segue the Venezuelan rum straight to talk about Venezuela and how I think that's. And tie into another thing I want to talk about, which is just escalation of war all around, regardless of whether it's justified or not. This is and Trump he just had an Oval Office meeting, and his big declaration was he's changing the name of the Department of Defense to the Department of War.
I saw that.
Yeah. So,
which is odd because he's always been bragging about the guy that, I've stopped 6 wars in 6 months, blah, 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 blah. And I saw that. I was like, ooh.
I don't think it just, I don't like Maduro. He's a dictator, and killing narcos and stopping their trafficking is fine with me.
Yeah.
I'll just say this, if the Venezuelan people, which a lot of them hate Maduro too. I mean, there's they were on the brink of civil war a couple of times, where we tried to send aid to them a couple of years ago. I can't remember. I think it was, I don't know if Biden or Trump was president, but Maduro didn't accept it because it was like during the election, and there was another guy there. I don't know. It was wild shit going on.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, I think the posture, especially of Russia, how Trump just, it seems like Ukraine and Russia are just not, they're not listening to Trump. They're not, they don't want peace.
Yeah.
None of them want peace, especially. And then I thought that Putin would be able to negotiate something, especially if he got the land that he wanted to pretty much secure the Black Sea, and maybe Trump put a lot of pressure on NATO, which he has, telling them that they're going to pay their own bills and all kinds of other stuff, and put pressure on Europe. Maybe Putin would play ball, and
wasn't like the whole reason that Putin wanted to start this shit was because Ukraine was joining NATO, right? That was kind of like the thing that pretty much started.
That was one of the main points, yeah.
And so was actually a lot of in the deal that Ukraine was trying to do, like, oh yeah, we're trying to do peace talks, wasn't part of the thing, but like the part we're still going to go to NATO. So they're putting a little thing in there to sabotage it so they can keep getting money from us to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's outside of the realm of the possibility that they kind of rigged it. They did some shit they know Putin's not going to take, so they can just continue. Like, we tried, bro. We tried.
Trump has really tried to sow peace, but I think it's so far gone at this point. It's obvious now that Putin is not, he ain't playing ball. No. So, before, I was optimistic. I thought that, because Putin's enemies are the same enemies of American right populism, I should say, like the globalists. We'll just group them all together there. But it seems like he has his own plans. He's not backing down. And that ties into Venezuela as well, because Venezuela is a sort of ad hoc ally of Russia.
Oh, I don't know.
Putin's made some. He's been in Venezuela a couple times with Maduro, because Maduro's been there for a long time.
Okay.
And but anyway, so I think that Trump sees the writing on the wall that there's just no turning back.
He's black-pilled. Trump's black-pilled on international relations.
Black-pilled, man.
So he's changing it to the Department of War. DJ Till's black-pilled, bro.
And it's kind of funny. Like, we all know, for the longest time, we know the Department of Defense is for war. I mean, it's kind of like everybody knows.
If you want peace, prepare for war type shit, yeah.
Yeah, but changing it is just like, oh shit.
It's like,
you know what I mean? Like it's.
Yeah.
And we're not even going to try to pretend anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
well, no, it kind of changes like the because if you call it the Department of Defense, it's like kind of tacitly saying, yeah, this is our violent front, the military, whatever. But it's so we can defend ourselves and protect peace and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
But now it's like, nope, straight up, we're cranking up the military industrial complex machine. We're cranking up the profit margins. We're cranking out the bombs. We're shipping out the money to Ukraine. Yeah, bro. We're cranking it into overdrive. We're not even going to try to pretend. We ain't even going to try to pretend no more.
Which is somewhat admirable. It's like, nah, we're not pretending anymore. This is what it is. So I'm like, okay, that's somewhat respectable. But at the same time,
it's like, why change? Why change the name? I don't know. It seems like on purpose. Like he's trying to get people upset at him. Like he's rage baiting. That's what it seems like to me. Because what is the purpose of changing the name?
I think it's more than rage baiting, bro. I think.
What do you think? What are you thinking?
I think we're in for some wild times, man. I think that the American imperialism military industrial complex is never going to go away.
It's too big.
It's
too big.
It's too big.
Too big to fail.
And the way I see it, it's that ravenous dog that you can't. You don't want it to turn against you, so you stick it on other things like drug cartels.
Yeah.
Because as we know, I mean, you can argue almost every entanglement America has been in after World War II was almost practically unjustified, or just mired in.
Well, Vietnam was sus.
Bullshit.
Vietnam was sus. We know about WMDs. It's all been pretty sus since World War II.
We can go on it. We can go on and on.
Yeah.
And we know that. And it's just kind of like, oh, shit. Like, oh, fuck. Anyway, so.
There were those rumors over the weekend that Trump had a stroke or something, but then it turned out he was fine. Like, he saw it. There's some picture his forehead
he's dead. Trump is dead. Like, people just want to see what they can get away with.
And then at the talk Trump was giving or whatever, someone brought it up. And he was like, "No, I haven't heard of this." And the dude starts showing him the memes on his phone. Or no, that was the video where it looked like something got thrown out of one of the windows of the White House. But then, as Trump said, apparently they're super thick, heavy, bulletproof glass, and they're bolted down. So it's no, this is AI. It's AI. But yeah, that was the best clip meme format that came out of that. It was a dude literally came with Trump and said, "Hey, have you seen this?"
Yeah, he was like, "No."
Also, I guess just to plug it at the beginning of the show, let's see how deep are we in? How deep are we into the recording? We're at 7 minutes. This is the average.
This is fresh.
This is the average watch time on a lot of our episodes.
All right, guys,
7
it's
minutes.
been a pleasure. See you later.
See you next week,
but
guys.
For the real
good
good shit, you have to stay to the end.
I wanted to say
that's when the shit gets good.
Because so I downloaded some of our episodes off of Spotify to listen to on my headphones, to see where we're at and all that. And there was one episode that I listened to. I think it was 9, and I was just it was one of those ones where you didn't have Audacity running, so I was using Discord audio, and I was listening to it. I was like, oh god, this is just unlistenable. But then, I listened to, I think it was 13 or 14, the one about the tattoos. And that was actually, I actually ended up listening to the whole thing while I was working. Because it sounded
entertaining.
It was good. Yeah. So plugging it right now, 14. If we bored you with that, 14. But you stuck around, go watch 14. Go stream it on Spotify. Go download it.
Well, and that's another thing too. We're getting we're not buzzed until later on in the show.
You gotta stick around for that. I got 20. I got 20 ounces of Weiser going.
We got
got me a big old tall boy right here.
That's
all
right.
So the thing I queued up for the docket on our things right here. Oh, hold on. One more meta thing, bro. Let me talk to you heart to heart right here. I mean, in public, but heart to heart.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta try it. Stop squeaking that chair, bro. It is so squeaky.
I'm trying.
You gotta try.
I know.
I do
trust
it too.
me, I have been.
But yours is so high pitched. Mine, it sounds like a little like fart or something every once in a while. But yours is like,
bro, trust me.
bro.
I know, bro. But I'm gonna buy a new chair. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I've been thinking about it. No, trust me. I know. No, I honestly, I have to tell myself to sit still. Like I've been doing that the past couple, like that. Anyway, I've been doing that, bro. I do it a couple times, but
I can't remember which episode it was. I was listening to my ear. I heard like the first 10 seconds. I'm like, fuck, everybody clicked off. If anybody happened to click on Spotify, they've already clicked off after that first.
Yeah. No, you know what? I'll buy a new chair tomorrow.
I'll just get like one of Mom's folding chairs. Just take one of those. It doesn't.
Yeah, fair. I could just use it for the episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get a new chair anyway.
We only do it for like an hour and a half. So you had to sit in a folding chair for like an hour. You know.
Yeah, but I'm tired of it too. You know, it's funny because I play with people online, the finals.
Yeah.
And I have my open mic because I usually don't have my headphones on. Sometimes it's just easier not to use my headphones.
Yeah.
And I'm playing, I'm like screaming to tell people what to do. They're like, what the fuck is that in the background?
It's like in games where you have proximity chat where you can even hear the enemies.
Yeah.
And you're like going in a building and all of a sudden you hear a smoke detector chirp. Chirp. Oh, gotcha.
No, I gotta get a new. This chair is really old. So
all right. Yeah, this one, it's like an office type chair. So it kind of.
No, I feel it. You got a nice rumble. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's not as bad. It's still not ideal, but it's not like. I can't. Discord has some magic in it, or I can't hear it on Discord. I don't hear it until I get the good audio. I don't hear it on Discord.
Yeah, because I don't hear it either. I mean,
I kind of hear it now because you're going crazy with it. But yeah, Discord has some like magic. Well, I was about to say good about Discord, but then the auto blur, it just got your whole face.
I know. I saw that. Let me see if I can.
Bruh. I was trying to give Discord some credit, but now
It's the first time it's ever happened.
The auto keys fucking up, but it does cancel out the squeaks. What the hell, bro?
I can turn off the. We're back.
So the thing I queued up. So we haven't really talked about it much on the show, but you're kind of into creative writing. You got an idea for a book, some stories you've been working on, things like that.
A lot of books. I'm just a lazy.
But you started them. So have you ever heard of the very creative online collaborative writing project called SCP?
Mm-mm.
You've never heard of SCP? Okay. So SCP, I'll show you the front page of the website right here. It's framed as basically an FBI Men in Black level Black Ops organization that secure, contains, and protects these anomalous entities. And this website is framed as if this is their database.
Oh, wow.
SCP Foundation, classified. Unauthorized personnel will be tracked, located, and detained. Wow. And the way this actually started was there was on the paranormal board of 4chan.
Yeah.
Someone posted this first one, which I'll show you in the accompanying image. And this very short blurb started this whole database of these fictional entries of these anomalous items here. So this was the image. This was the image of the first SCP here. This was the image right here, which will come to be affectionately named Peanut.
Sounds
all right. Let's read the first SCP entry right here, and this will give you a feel for this the project here. SCP-173. SCP-173. Object class Euclid. Don't worry about that just yet. Special containment procedures. Item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them at all times. 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Description. Moved to Site 19, 1993. Origin is as of yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter the container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping, stone, originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. Speaking of duty, the reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. This enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. So this was a random post on 4chan just of this text, and it sprouted this whole website with all these entries on it. What do you think? What do you think about the original SCP, Dar? Keep in mind, there's thousands of these now. There's thousands of entries, and not only that, but there's branching. There's branching. Continue.
Thousands of entries of just this one particular creature, or different creatures?
All different anomalous, and they're not all creatures.
Okay.
Some are just magical objects.
Wow.
Some are scary, some are like horror themed, some are funny, and there's even branching canons of like, I think there's one where one of the objects leads to the apocalypse, and so there's like different canonical lore storylines. What do we think about SCP so far, Dar? What do we think about SCP?
I think it's kind of neat. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. People just want to be creative, and this is a good this is a great way to exercise your creative thinking and just get your writing out and just get better. You know what I mean? You can just it's a great exercise for writers to just do this. And they can, it's like talking shop, like for mechanics or for engineers or something. You know what I mean? This is a great way. And then you get to see the fun, interesting ideas that it can inspire you to do other stuff. So no, I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's an interesting framework for world building, because usually world building takes part in like a narrative. We have to come up with all these characters and all this, and the world building almost takes a backseat. This you can focus straight in, and it's a different framing device. So with that said, we're not gonna read all of them because it's not kind of how we do the podcast. It's not like a Reddit thread podcast where we just read entire walls of text, but that first one was like a paragraph and a half. But I do want to show you some cool ones that show you the range of what's going on and some of my personal favorites. Also, there's like video games of these different ones now. There's video games and like short films and stuff. I think this is the one I brought up next. Yeah, this one I brought up next that brings up something else cool about the SCP lore. SCP-1025. It's the Encyclopedia of Common Diseases. So right here you see how object class Keter, it says safe, but it was crossed out. So they have the different classifications of how difficult it is to contain, which already shows you in the thing what it's about.
Yeah.
This is something else that's fun that they play with, is they have different redacted sections. So you can see how the original entry was like super dangerous.
Yeah.
Needs 10 armed guards, isolated underground vault, rotated twice weekly. And then revision. It's to be kept in a passcode secured locker. Like, it used to be Keter, which is the most dangerous, uncontainable, like apocalyptic shit. Now it's considered safe. So I'll just read like this opening little blurb and then tell you something about down here. SCP-1025 is a hardcover book approximately 1,500 pages long. The front cover and spine feature the title The Encyclopedia of Common Diseases. The publisher page indicates the book was printed in 19 redacted by Redacted Press. No other copies of a book with that title and publisher have been found, and no record of the publisher exists. Readers of the book seem to exhibit symptoms of any disease they read about. The effect can take between redacted and redacted hours to manifest. So this brings us to the next kind of creepy aspect of SCP. Is you see here subjects D. It's not like a name like John Smith was subjected to these tests. It's class D. So in the world of SCP, they have D class personnel, which they basically go to like prisons and find people on like death row or whatever and say, hey, we're with this government organization. We'll commute your sentence by 20 years if you come in and do these tests. And well, spoiler alert, no, you always get killed by some horrific Lovecraftian monster they have in a basement somewhere locked under 1 million feet of concrete. And yeah, so it's a book where if you read about the disease they're in, you get it. Basically, and they show how they test all this stuff out on Class D personnel.
Wow.
And then just to cap off our little segment on this, I want to show you a little silly one, Dar.
Ooh,
I want to show you a little
silly.
silly one, Dar.
I like silly.
Check this out. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah. SCP-1054 should be kept in a 3 by 3 by 3 meter steel-coated cell, which is to be sealed at all times except for when testing is taking place. The steel door is used to access the cell should be airtight as to not allow for the astroturf to grow outside the door. SCP-1054 is a ceramic garden gnome, 32 centimeters in height and 14 centimeters in width. It has a white beard and red hat and is sitting on a sack of unknown contents. It is playing a wooden flute-like instrument and it is in a dance-like position. On the base of SCP-1054, the garden gnome is written in a thick black pen. Note the word garden is in inverted commas. Its effects become noticeable when it is left in the same place for just over an hour. After approximately 63 minutes, green plastic blades, or fake grass, will start to grow out of the ground around the base of the gnome. No matter what the surface that the sculpture is standing on, the grass will spread at a rate of 1 cubic centimeter per 30 seconds in every direction. This will continue until it meets a wall or object, at which point the growth will stop. If there are objects on the surface of that grass is spreading on, it will simply grow around it, leaving a clear patch on the floor underneath. If the object is removed, the gnome remains on the surface, the grass will grow over the clear patch. Plastic flowers and trees and other plants will sometimes grow in the ground. So it's literally a gnome that astroturfs the whole surface it's on, and it will spread over the whole planet. So while it seems safe and cuddly, this could... I mean, if you think about it, if the entire Earth got covered in plastic astroturf, it could kill like all the plants. Like this is considered safe because you can just put it in a room and it can't really get out. But no, this could like end the planet. This little garden gnome. And it talks later about it makes like sentient pink plastic flamingos and little birds and bird baths. So yeah, I just thought this would be cool for you to maybe look at because you're into like writing it. So and like there's literally thousands. Cool. There's thousands of these entries, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's all kinds of like I think one that I saved. It's literally a coffee machine where if you type in something into it, it will procure it for you. Doesn't matter what it was. Yeah, and so they have some where like someone typed in, if I remember correctly, they typed in like cup of Joe, and the guy's name happened to be Joe. And, like he started to feel like sick or whatever, and then they rushed him to the infirmary and checked in the cup, and it's like his like blood, like just random parts of his cells. Like yeah. So, yeah. I don't know if you haven't heard of this. There's so many like memes about this shit around on the internet. Yeah, you haven't heard of SCP? Secure, contain, protect.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a little fun thing to talk about right there.
Because I think that's urban legend culture going on right now. In a way, I like that. Backdoor internet shit. I guess not.
I thought it was cool.
That's not the right way.
It got started by like a random post where someone just had the idea and posted one. It was 173, and around that, now there's thousands of them.
To me, this is what makes the internet fun.
Yeah, because you can scroll through this shit for like days or whatever. What do you think about this guy right here? Give me your thoughts on this. Stop me if you've heard this one before.
I've seen this.
You've seen this?
I know, yeah.
You know what's going on here?
Yeah. Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
It looks like he's got fucking eyeshadow on. It's hilarious. He does look like, it's that bodysuit.
That's not a bodysuit. That's what it looks like. It's just makeup.
Hey, come on.
It's not a suit. It's makeup. And it got me at first. Okay. I didn't recognize it the first time I saw it.
I wouldn't have known. I didn't know. If I had not known that this was an African American dressed like a white dude,
it's Druski.
I would have never. Oh, I don't know who that is.
Oh,
but I would have never known. Me. I would have never known.
Because what really sold it was like the different patch of like red where it looks like he has a sunburn. Like that got me.
Smart. Yeah,
actually,
that contrast because you don't really know. Yeah.
I saw a tweet of this guy, Druski, and someone else, and Druski was tagged in it. I thought, oh, they're doing a joke. Like, there's Druski. I didn't even, I had it spoiled by the text of the image, and it still got me.
That's funny.
Let's have some more things here we can look at. What do you think about this video of Trump right here? Tell me your commentary on this.
And it makes them a eunuch, but you already knew that, right?
Let me restart.
Popping off someone's ding-a-ling doesn't make them a woman, it makes them a eunuch, but you already knew that, right? So, as I was saying, George Soros, Bill Gates, and many more are pursuing a depopulation agenda. Very inappropriate. Poison in the food.
That's AI.
Fake medicine. Endocrine disruptors. Sick meds, and
I saw the mouth. I'm like, oh,
I want to turn your kids gay.
And I'm like, wait. I'm like, no. You know what? You know what else?
Let me pause. What got you?
Well, one, Bill Gates was just in the Oval Office like yesterday or some shit. Like kissing Trump's ass. But I think it was that was really close. That was tough. I think it was the repetitiveness.
Yeah, because
it was good.
It's
but
a couple
the repetitive
second clip, but they had to keep looping it to keep it, and then they put it.
But it was really good. But
yeah.
But it was.
I saw this got me for a second, and there's another.
It got me too. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This
is way too good to be true. Man. Like, wow. Yeah. Good shit though. We're not gonna know what the fuck is real soon.
We're not gonna know. But here, let's continue on listening to the even though kayfabe has been shattered here. Let's
turn it up a little bit.
And that one fat chick are the prototypes. Very off-putting. I don't often say the word yuck, but I think it fits here. Conspiracy theories, for the most part, are simply spoiler alerts.
Yeah, the mouth there, right
Alex
there.
Jones,
gave it away.
Paragon of truth and justice, has been saying these sorts of things for years. And it's high time we start.
It's almost there. Good. There's only like a couple syllables where the mouth is fucked up. There's only a couple syllables.
Well, it's also his head movements.
Yeah.
They're almost too perfect because a human like Trump is a little.
I don't think
he's a little bit more sloppier.
Well, I don't know.
More sloppier.
I don't know for sure, but I think it's just the mouth is AI. I don't think the head is AI.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, if they're looping body mannerisms, or so, even there might be tweaking the body mannerisms because his body mannerisms are very. I mean, they're getting it right, but there's very subtle jitters.
Well, because this is real video of him. It's just the speech is AI. Yeah, the speech.
But I can tell there's jitters in his mannerisms, not the inflection. The inflection of the voice, almost 99%.
Yeah.
It's like I could hear. Yeah, but
it's like anyway, it's scary.
It's unbelievable. It's scary.
Like if I heard this and didn't see it, just sound on. I mean the way he's talking about. Okay, this is a shit post. But
did you see Barefoot Hunt Slender Man?
Oh, Bigfoot. Yeah, I've seen the Bigfoot videos. I've seen the Bigfoot videos. You should know from Series of Tubes 11 out now how I feel about the Bigfoot AI videos. You should. I have a coworker who shows them to me all the time. I'm like, oh, wow, man.
Wow.
Well, he showed me a video where it was supposedly a military video of a dog parachuting. Where like it's out the back of a plane, and I was like, dude, it's going on. And then you can see it's supposed to be like a GoPro from underneath the dog's chin, and it's like, this is also the first dog to sprout two mouths all of a sudden and can snap its head around. Okay, you can see, it was fucked up. He's like, I mean, I'm not sure it's fake, but like, I'm sure there's really dogs that do that.
But it might not be real.
There's dogs that parachute. How do they pull the strap on the parachute?
Man, that's the thing, man. Like the low IQ population, they're not gonna fucking know what the fuck, bro.
Damn, if you happen across this video, he just called you fucking low IQ, or I'll get wrecked. You just got absolutely wrecked. What was this clip? Right, let's take a look at Bill Gates. Let's take a look at Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill Gates. Yeah, this was the thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to apologize for every single fucking version of Windows that sucked, which is basically all of them. Also, sorry for creating viruses just so I could profit from selling you the antivirus software. And on that note, sorry for spreading real viruses by profiting from vaccines and shit. Also, sorry for sterilizing so many of you. There's just too many of us, and some of you are not Nice. That's why I'm trying to block out the sun. Anyway, I just came here to ask for a pardon from all the Epstein shit. Thank you.
This was tweeted by our friend Alex Jones. Someone slipped a dose of truth serum into Bill Gates' drink when he visited the White House last night. Oh, did you see the drama with Alex Jones?
Yeah, and his buddy Owen Schroyer, he fired him. But I didn't really.
Owen Schroyer quit.
Okay, well, I know it's
I happen to have
different.
a Twitter bookmarks folder right here.
Let's do that because I want to know more about it. Because that's all I know is that he quit or left, and I don't know, something over Trump. Maybe he was not.
Okay, so here is what I guess somebody making fun of Cat Turd, an account called Cuck Turd, tweeted this. I've never viewed this person's account. I don't know if they're good or bad. I don't know, but they posted the video of what Owen Schroyer said. So here, let me zoom in for you.
Thanks,
there we go. Okay, I can't full screen it because of how I record it. You know the drill. All right, so this is what Owen Schroyer. So apparently Owen Schroyer quit InfoWars, and this is what he had to say about it. If you want to say anything, tell me to pause.
You probably noticed that I had not been hosting the War Room a lot this month. And, you know, Alex had been coming into my show and talking about how I'm negative and calling me a pessimist and all this other stuff, which is fine. You work for Alex, you're going to get hit with it a lot. Alex is not easy to work for, and that's fine.
He's not.
That's okay.
He's not.
How do you know Alex isn't easy to work for?
Bro, I've been watching him for fucking years, man. Trust me. Honestly, most people that have been co-host or with Alex leave in a couple years, bro.
Yeah.
I can't believe how difficult it is to work. I mean, it's got to be difficult to work for. Anyway, go ahead.
But, okay, he says I'm too negative. He says I'm a pessimist, whatever. I'm too anti-Trump. So I just said, all right, you know what? I'll just take some time off. I'll just disappear. And if Alex thinks I'm too negative, then maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm too negative now. Maybe I'm too much of a pessimist now. Maybe I'm too anti-Trump now. Whatever his issue was when he kept coming in the show, telling me I'm too negative, saying I'm a pessimist on his show, you probably noticed.
Okay, that was the end of the clip. So that's what he said. That's what Owen said.
I haven't heard Owen in a while. I haven't watched Alex Jones or the InfoWars in a hot minute. Just because I'm already up on what the fuck's going on anyway. I do like to chime in and check in on Alex and what he thinks about, what's going on and stuff. It's just, it doesn't seem like it almost seems like the drama's bigger than it is.
Yeah.
Owen, Owen, he's a smart guy, he'll be fine.
I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I turned on InfoWars, when I saw that Owen was on there, I turned it off. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted Alex, just because I wanted Alex. Nothing against the guy personally, but I just saw that it wasn't. Alex, and I turned it off. I'm gonna be real.
I think that's what a lot of the co-hosts and stuff kind of. They're always in Alex's shadow.
Yeah, and
I think Alex has tried to. I really do believe that he was trying to like outsource the spotlight, if you will. I really do think that he had tried to do that, but Alex is Alex, man.
Speaking of Alex being Alex, so this was Owen's side of the story.
Okay,
let's take a listen to what Alex had to say about the situation. Let's listen to what Alex had to say about the situation here.
All right. He comes in. See, okay, before you even start, and here's another thing about Alex. So one thing that I didn't like sometimes what he does. Well, you know what ducking is?
Yeah, it's where you have someone's audio automatically go down when you speak. So
which makes sense, but he did that to he did that. I can understand doing it like the people who call on the phone because some people are just fucking stupid and crazy. And but he would get a panel of people like on his show like this, and he would duck out of them.
Yeah,
he wouldn't give people time to talk usually. And he tried to he even said that, I'm bad about that. I'll try to make it better,
Yeah.
But what he'll do is he'll have like other people, like this guy on the right, he's been with Alex for a while. He'll have his own show or part of his show or whatever, and Alex will always butt in the middle of it. Very, and it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It's very, I I know at first it sounds fun and off the cuff,
Yeah.
but then eventually it's like Alex always has to be a part. You know what I don't know.
Yeah. But then
go ahead.
again, everybody is there for Alex. Like, those people
It's true.
there for Alex. So when you're
It's
watching
true.
these two, G-list conservative influencers on TV talking about whatever the fuck, you're waiting for Alex to pop in there and rip his shirt off.
And that's
go
true.
crazy.
It's hard to live in Alex's shadow, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, he's a titan, and he is the guy. He is that guy. For better or for worse. But go ahead and play the clip.
Well, let's play the clip.
Right, crossed the line. You should launch a new independent show and claim that I censored you for years and get 1 million viewers and betray me. And you're allowed to lie about me any way you want.
You know I love you.
No,
Look, let's reject the let's reject the grabbler.
This is a. I'm using this as a case point. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
How much have I come in and censored you over the years?
Yeah, not enough, frankly. I'd say some
Yeah, we
things that I
missed
shouldn't
you.
be
Have
saying.
I ever censored you?
Never once. Literally never once.
Hey,
Pause it real quick,
edging the
pause it.
audience a little bit. I want to say something real quick. So this is apparently what the drama is that they're talking about, or that Owen claimed, is that Alex was censoring him because he has soured on Trump a lot. And apparently he was saying some things about Israel. And yeah, so apparently Alex Jones did not like the way his politics had turned towards his views on Israel and Trump. He was very, again, I'm not up on the lore either, but apparently Owen Shore does not like Trump at all.
At all. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And so,
people part ways.
I don't know if he said at all, but apparently he was soured on Trump when he's talked shit about him a bit on the show, and apparently Jones did not like that. That's what he was claiming, is that he was trying to censor.
Well, all this shit aside, it's just ramble. Like, I don't, whether it was true or not, I don't see it. I think that's weird. Okay, check this out.
What?
Alex used to, I'm sure he still does, pride himself on having people within his circle that have different points of view.
Yeah.
As checks and balances. So all of a sudden he doesn't like Owen Schroyer's checks and balances.
Yeah. Let's get to the blow up in the clip. Let's get to the blow up, Dar. We got for the views.
Okay.
Let's get into the blow up. Let's get into the blow up.
If you want to
Spoiler
have a
alert.
publicity stunt and lie about me, I forgive you, okay?
Well, that's
I know. I'm
very
just saying I expected. Hey, David Knight did it. Owen's done it. And I tell you, I was taking the high road till I actually started watching it. And it's like
Why
Anakin
care?
Skywalker's become Darth Vader.
Can we sing a song?
Hey, when
Why
I
care?
go on the air, I'm letting you have it, Schroyer. You stabbed your brother in this operation in the back, and you're a fucking liar.
Can we sing a song?
Fucking asshole.
Can we sing a song?
Shit.
We're gonna take
It
a
makes
little
him
break
look
here. We're gonna sing a
stupid,
song.
We're gonna sing a song. I actually like that. I like that. We're gonna sing a song. I like that
There's
guy.
two sides
I like that
to this,
guy.
Dar. Okay. We can when Alex Jones was he was going to court for the whole Sandy Hook thing. His lawyer said that this was a character and a front. Now, regardless of whether or not that's true, this is very on brand. And for a lot of Alex Jones fans, this is what we're after, bro. We want the red-blooded American that's coming for you. This is what we want right here.
I think this is one of the reasons why I don't watch Alex Jones anymore. I do like when he gets to the substance, I like his input. But then theatrics, I mean, sometimes it's good to have theatrics because sometimes you want to get a point across and you know what I'm saying? But this, like I said, like you said, it's a boy who cries wolf. We don't know if his attitude is really whatever. I honestly think that he does feel backstabbed. I don't think this is a particular front. I think he's over dramatizing this.
Yeah.
Even if Owen Schroyer said some shit about him, why? Who cares? Owen Schroyer went to I think he went to jail for a couple days.
I think he got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested, man. So
yeah,
why not have an amicable? Honestly, in a month from now, he'll be like, I'm sorry about that blow up. Everything's cool.
Yeah,
we've talked. It'll be This is just nonsense.
I think there was this is something people on apparently this happened that people on Owen's side bring up.
Oh, Nick Fuentes.
They had Nick Fuentes on InfoWars. It's like, oh my god, Alex, are you smoking rocks? Are you smoking rocks? You're still on the
Nick
heat.
Fuentes is getting huge now, bro. He is
huge.
Now.
But I was like, damn, bro, you're still on the heat from Sandy Hook, bro. You fucking flying close to the sun, my boy. But anyway, so people are bringing up this clip just to get in summation right here. Oh, I love how they have a brown Pepe meme here. Oh god, here we go. Fucking Groipster, Chief Trumpster.
But I want to get back to what you were saying about college because I think it's
Hold on.
Here it comes again.
Busted in.
Interjecting.
I just got a call from Tel Aviv. It's got the call. Stop talking about Israel right now.
Oh, it was straight out of Tel Aviv.
Benjamin Netanyahu, my boss.
Are you sure it wasn't Jerusalem?
This is what I thought when I saw
sarcastic.
the clip. Now he's clearly joking about getting a call from Tel Aviv, but like, do you think he was watching what these guys were saying? I didn't see the whole clip, so I don't know. But I mean, it's Nick Fuentes. He might have seen what they were saying. Thought these boys are flying a little too close to the sun. It might have been kind of half.
No, because this is satire. He's being facetious.
Well, clearly he didn't get a call from Tel Aviv. But do you think maybe they were going a little too far, and he was kind of like, "Hey guys, like I'm kind of joking, but kind of not."
No, because he leaves and they get to say whatever they want.
Well, yeah,
and
but
he, you know, and Jones, look, man, Jones is not. He's not. He called out Mossad. He talks about Epstein being Mossad. He talks about how the Israeli, Mossad, secret intelligence services fund Hamas. Like he talks about that, dude. So he's not like a Israeli teat sucker. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't get it. I'm just. I don't know. I mean, that my opinion on it is this is just rabble, and Owen Schroyer will be fine. He's I think he's a total creationist. I don't think he believes in dinosaurs. I think so he doesn't believe in it. Yeah, Owen? I think he's made a distinction that I think he's a flat earthist too.
Yeah. Speaking of flat Earth and Nick Fuentes and people adjacent, did you see the new episode of the Sam Hyde show where we had the flat Earth dude on? Bro, it's good. It's good. Oh, God. And I pay for the fucking MDE or whatever, so I saw the full episode on their site. Bro, that shit is crazy. Wow. Yeah. This, I can't think of his name, but some flat Earth dude was on there trying to convince him about flat Earth. This guy, even though he's kind of on the fringes because he's part of the flat Earth or whatever. Yeah. But he's still kind of a normal, kind of older guy. So seeing him in the background reacting to Sam Hyde, saying just crazy shit to the camera, just going crazy. He's just kind of sitting like, oh, and keep in mind, in the interview, Sam Hyde has 2 neckties on. This is fucking ridiculous. He's got 2 neckties, and he's just sitting there
like a bow tie and a regular tie.
No, he's got 2 long neckties just on it.
Oh, just kind of out to the side.
Yeah, just by
okay.
Bro, this is crazy shit. Because he always goes on these crazy rants where he just looks into the camera and just starts doing these crazy monologues and just wild eyed. So yeah, that was some good shit. Let me check do you have anything you'd like me to goog? Do you have anything you want me to goog right now?
Goog? I'm sure I'll come up with something soon.
All right, well, I guess I'll check my folder then. Whatever.
Yeah, check your folder.
I'll check I got the RDP folder. Let me scroll to the bottom. Whoop, don't look. Let me scroll to the bottom.
Oh, don't look at it.
Don't look. Let me scroll to the bottom.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this is an old meme. You remember the Sydney Sweeney ad?
Hair color.
You remember the Sydney Sweeney ad?
Genes have been passed down from parents to offspring, determining traits such as hair color, personality, and body.
Oh, man.
Me? I have crippled genes.
Ricky Berwick has crippled genes.
What? You're shaking your head there, dog. Well, this guy, he is a very edgy influencer, you could say. He's also in the Sam Hyde sphere. He was on Fish Tank. A show where they mentally torture people on Fish Tank. Okay, in his live stream, he'll be doing stuff, and he has it to where you can pay to say a thing, and he leaves his Amazon Alexa on, so he'll be trying to sleep, and it's like, Alexa, play, and then just a random song, and that's literally the whole stream. People are just chatting, Alexa, say this, and he's acting all upset and shit. It's like, So Ricky Berwick, he's got like stickers. Yeah, he's a big part of the movement. We're saying people should be allowed to say the word retarded, bringing the word retarded back. He's a big on that front.
That's funny.
New sex for rent agreements become popular in Canada. They gig economize trad wives.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
It comes full circle. You ever heard of horseshoe theory? Right? We're both into the horseshoe right here. They gig economize trad.
This is
wives.
what happens when no one can afford housing in the not just the American dream, but the postmodern industrial dream is gone.
Yeah.
This is what happens, and nobody, everybody owns everybody else.
Yeah.
Except if you're on the top, you just own everybody else.
Which this tweet comes to us from Flesh Simulator. Check him out if you like conspiracy theories.
Oh yeah,
He's good. He's good. I like his. He has a video where he considers himself a bit of a lefty, and a video he put out called "Why I Haven't Left the Left," because he's kind of he gets a lot of steam on the internet, a lot of heat on the internet because he's very into like the whole conspiracy stuff about like Tower 7, about like weird stuff like that. He's always talking about like gun optics and stuff, but he still considers himself on the left. And in that video, you watch the first part, he's like addressing his critics on the internet, but then you get in the second part and he goes back to the conspiracy stuff, and it's like, oh fuck yeah, bro. Watch that video he put out. Why? Yeah, watch that video, bro. But then all his videos are bangers, dude. He's got one about like these conspiracy theories behind, who John Wayne Gacy is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently he had some deep state ties. Apparently there's some shady stuff going on. Yeah, and he talks about that in a bit because his videos, he does these type of videos where most YouTubers kind of have a camera and they talk at it, but he's got like it looks like a scene from like a film, from like a Nolan film, because of the kind of camera he uses, where it doesn't have that vlog quality. So he's got this like actual film quality to his videos when he's talking about stuff, and he makes this like really weird electronic music kind of based off the like Memphis rap scene or whatever that's in the background. And it's just got a really cool vibe to it.
No, I like,
in my humble opinion.
Cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah, so that's why he changed it. So he didn't change his tag, but he changed his main name to Far Left Right Wing Centrist. Because people don't know what to make of him because he's so like all over. Like,
that's good.
Because with the conspiracy stuff, you would think he's like a right winger or whatever, but he says he's more like on the left. Yeah, so so he's very interesting dude.
Good.
He always wears those like 70s serial killer sunglasses in his videos.
There's actually a particular subject that just happened a couple days ago.
What's up? Hit me with it.
Maybe you might be interested in is that the DOJ or somebody in the White House circle wanted to see if they can make transgenders
I saw that,
to have guns.
And
I'm hoping it sounds like they backed off from that because that just sounds how the fuck could you enforce that?
Yeah.
And the only thing I could think of is that, which this kind of makes sense. So, people that are on antidepressants or they have been clinically found to be mentally unstable, they shouldn't be able to have a gun.
Yeah.
I mean, now you would have to say, well, if you are on hormones to transition between sexes, and you know what I'm saying? Like you would have to somehow categorize as that. And then they'd say, well,
if you're on hormones, so the thing is, okay, if you're on hormone replacement therapy, you can't have guns. Mm-hmm. How many gun people are on testosterone right now that are not in the transgender sphere? They're just older men. So you can't do that. There's older men getting testosterone.
You're right. But that's the only way I could even think of how even
no, you can't do this
like
because it's the same. So I remember we had a conversation a long time ago. I think it was back when you moved in this area. Mm-hmm. I saw some meme where they were talking about having like a license to own guns. Because they had compared it to, like, you have to have a license to drive, so it's just common sense. And then you said to me, you were like, well, yeah, that's just another way to get you on, like, a registry, control it, censor it, shut it down. It's like, yeah, so they're gonna, it's the same thing here, where a lot of people on the right will be like, oh, yeah, because trans people are crazy, we got to ban it. Yeah. It's like, okay, so then how does that actually get into the legislation? oh, it's about hormone replacement therapy. Okay, so older dudes who are still trying to be strong, they can't get it either because in the law it's based on medication. Like, no, you can't allow them to get their foot in because that's what they do. They come to you, they convince you because whatever you believe, this is how we get this, and then it spreads out. It's like the same thing with the shooting that happened. So they were like, oh, now we gotta scrape the internet for everything you're saying. We gotta end encryption because your opponent did something. Yeah, so you just can't allow this shit. You can't let them trick you with the Jedi mind tricks. Oh, a group you don't like is doing something. Let us crack down and add more legislation.
You can't let
the camel get the nose under the tent. You can't let the camel get the nose under the tent. No.
Yeah. Exactly.
No.
and it's tough, even for me being a Trump supporter, seeing a lot of things that he's doing that I like. I can still criticize certain things that I don't like. And someone like me can't ride the coattails of this sort of nationalism feeling to oh yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's just be a yes man, constantly be a yes man. And that's it. And just think about roid rage is a thing.
Yeah.
People that are on real steroids. I mean,
roid
rage is a thing.
So if at first they go, okay, well, these trans people are crazy. They're doing these shootings, whatever. So if you're on hormone replacement, you can't own a gun. Well, and so do you have to submit your medication history to purchase a firearm?
Yeah.
Do you have to? Yeah. And so now you have
more
to have
information,
a whole
more data,
medication history to access something that's supposedly a right. You have to submit a medication history. What? No, you can't. Whatever side you're on anything, you can't let them trick you because of whatever you believe into letting them get more power. You can't do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, some cases,
well said.
Legislation is necessary, like when people are driving 18-wheelers, so we can't get too crazy we can't let the libertarian voice in our mind win every single time and every single facet. But sometimes you gotta give it some space to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
When you said that, I just had this vision. You know how that that sort of, I say ancient, but that you have a devil on one shoulder and an angel on the right.
Angel and the devil.
You have a fascist on the right shoulder, you have a libertarian on the left or whatever the fuck. It's which one wins? You
got the left winger voice, you got the right winger voice, you got the libertarian voice, you got you got to juggle
all these voices in my head. Yeah. All these.
What do you think about this, Dar? You're into alternative science. What do you think about this video?
Oh yeah.
Oh God. That might be copyrighted music. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that copyrighted music off.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen this. Yeah.
What do you think?
You can just push it infinitely. It does create energy, but it's just the volts is just so low. You cannot do a lot.
Keep watching, Dar. I think he's unlocking something.
But it's cool.
Those people can't see. We're watching presumably a grown man. With a fidget spinner with magnets glued to it.
He almost had it.
And he's got magnets moving around it, and the fidget spinner is starting to spin.
Perfect. There he goes. Yeah.
Yeah? We like this?
Yeah, infinite energy from fidget spinners. Fidget spinners was the key to unlocking 0-point energy.
I'll
dig it.
So if you watch the whole video, the guy is blowing on it with an air compressor. That's how it's been. If anybody got tricked by that
moving fast. It kind of was moving pretty fast.
If anybody got tricked by the clip you just saw on TikTok and came and watched the video and saw this, it was an air compressor. He was blowing on it with air. He was blowing on it with air. Oh, we got to clip farm a little bit. We got to clip farm it. We just got one clip right there. If you going, yeah,
yeah.
We just got a clip. What else do I have in my folder here? I'm trying to keep it more organized.
You gotta catch me off guard. You've been trying to clip farm me, but you haven't. I've been trying to clip
you a little bit. I got you for 15 seconds. It's tough with the Trump video. I got you for 15 seconds. I got you then you.
You should tell me so I'm better at acting.
Have y'all seen this? Is the clip farm. This is just legit. Have you seen this?
No, but
you actually haven't seen this? Holy shit.
I know that. That's senators. I love the senator.
I can't think of the senator's name, but he's the same one from Kentucky. When they were worrying about they were trying to ban certain books from public libraries or kids' libraries or whatever it was. So he started reading graphic alphabet mafia smut books on the what is it, the Senate floor, the House floor, whatever. So there's clips of this guy talking. I put my strap-on dildo on and slid into him from behind. I wondered what it would feel like when his penis slid into my mouth.
This guy's the best. This guy's he's awesome, bro. He's so fucking badass. I think he's from Kentucky.
This dildo would fit in my strap-on harness perfectly. Let's watch let's watch some new heat from this guy here.
All right, cool.
For people just listening, it's this senator. I can't think of his name. I'm not Googling it.
Yeah,
and he's sitting there behind a giant printout of the chest burster from the Alien films.
This is a photograph.
I just turned the audio on. Now I got to restart it. Now I got to restart the clip.
Mr. President, this is a photograph of the alien from the movie Alien.
Oh, whoa! This is no!
This is real. This is real. This is real, bro.
End up looking like if you eat some of the raw, frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries.
Oh, you didn't. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You didn't hear about that, or did you hear about that?
Frozen shrimp? No.
No. This is like a legit thing I heard on like the radio or whatever as well.
I don't know what's
this
real.
This is a real thing
anymore,
where
I can't discern what's real.
There's shrimp with radioactive chemicals with it at Walmart. They got recalled. Yeah, that was like a thing. This is not some schizo pills Twitter shit. Like no, like there was a recall on shrimp from Walmart.
I wonder why he.
In late August.
I don't know.
Late August,
the FDA found that raw frozen shrimp from Indonesia was being sold in Walmart. Specifically in Walmart stores in Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky,
we're done, bro. That's
Louisiana,
us.
I don't
Missouri,
eat shrimp.
Mississippi,
I'm not really a big shrimp
Ohio,
guy.
Oklahoma.
I think that's kind of all the fun of the clip. I think that's all the fun of the clip.
That's amazing.
Oh God, look at this. What's
Great value. I fucking love it.
Probably AI generated, but it gives me magic card vibes. Like I definitely see this on a magic card. Indoor shrimp farm. Oh, we got another. Circling back to the whole SCP thing, we got another 4chan post here. Imagine still playing such small ball. You retards don't deserve this, but let me know when you want to take the training wheels off and make real money. Indoor shrimp farming. I got to be careful as I read this because this is a 4chan screenshot. I don't want to say any gamer words. It's like being able to scoop gold right out of a kiddie pool. It's multiplying your money by 100. Aquaponics is the fucking future, even more than blockchain, self-production. And forget dropship retards who are just glorified middlemen. If you actually shrimp farm, there's no replacing you. Wholesale is a 100x sale right to restaurants, 10,000x, especially if you're in a landlocked state. Fresh seafood is literally gold. And best part, I bought all the equipment right from a Chinese seller on Tether. Bro, what the fuck is this, bro? Is this the next move?
I love it.
Are you going to abandon cryptocurrency for indoor shrimp farming?
Well, the funny thing is, fish farming is very profitable. Can be.
Yeah, but it's not inside. It's not inside. Is this actually a real thing here? Is this?
Fish farms can be inside. Actually, most
inside.
Of them
oh, I thought they just like cordoned off like outdoor, like actual water.
You can.
Ways.
There's different ways you can do it. No, you're right. There's different ways you can do it. You can have it outdoor fish farming where it's like a man-made pond or lake or whatever, and you kind of just grow your own catfish or whatever.
Read this. I kind of got, I don't know. I think my brain might have spurged out or whatever, but this is a Trump truth. This is a Trump truth, really fact checked by McPatriots right here. The big question to be answered is whether or not President Xi of China will mention the massive amount of support and blood that the United States of America gave to China in order to help it to secure its freedom from a very unfriendly foreign invader. Many Americans died in China's quest for victory and glory. I hope they are rightfully honored and remembered for their bravery and sacrifice. May President Xi and the wonderful people of China have a great and lasting day of celebration. Please give my warmest regards to Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un as you conspire against the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump. So reading this out loud, it's like, okay, he's being like ironic, like, yeah, fuck you guys. But when I read this text, I'm like, holy shit, what's happening?
You kind of realize, like, whoa.
Well, no, because when I read it in text, I thought he was like being earnest, like give their warmest regards as they conspire against us. But then I read it out loud. I was like, oh yeah, well, yeah. But for some reason when I read it on my phone, I was like, wait, what? Like, what's happening? Did we just have a Manchurian candidate in the president situation? What's going on? But then I was like, oh, wait a minute, he's doing a little bit of a bit here.
Oh yeah,
that's why like reading shit in text is so weird because it's so easy to misinterpret what someone's saying when you're reading it in text. But then when you read it out loud, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, this is like oh yeah, but reading a text, like, holy shit, he's been activated. He heard the code. He heard the code word over the phone. He's about to hit the big red button.
Oh shit!
What is this? Oh, here we go. We can have some clips from this right here. Well, let's see what your take on this. So this is this is the guy that ran with Hillary Clinton, right?
Oh,
right?
Fucking God.
Is this guy,
Kane?
Senator Kane?
Maybe.
Maybe. Before I start this clip, let me take a little pee pee, and then we'll come back recording. Let me grab a little brewski, take a little pee pee. Feel free to do some vamping while I'm gone. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to do some vamping on the recording. I can't hear you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you can't hear me, dude. I'm okay. All right, guys. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this while you guys listen to me talk. But Senator Kane, the notion that rights don't come from laws or the government, but come from the creator, that's what the Iranian government believes. This is the twisted, stupid bullshit that the left has fucking fallen into. That's why you have to read why and how the founding fathers came up with their ideas. Thomas Paine's Common Sense. I mean, you have to know this stuff. If you believe, let's forget for a second, even if you're an atheist or you're not sure you believe in God or whatever, you want your government to believe in God. You want your government to be humble itself from some external, invisible force, okay? Because if you don't, they become de facto gods, okay? To say that the Ayatollah doesn't believe that, like, this is the twisted shit, man, that their minds are fucking twisted. It's so crazy. The Iranian government doesn't believe that. They're actually, if anything, the Iranian government is a theocracy. Okay. Communist regimes don't have a god at all, like communist China, communist Russia, their religion was their government, pretty much. So, these people actually believe this shit, and it's just garbage.
Did you make some did you make some good content, brother?
Absolutely. I already soliloquied about it, and it's
give me the cliff notes so I can respond. I want to see how
cliff
you
notes.
This.
Well, the cliff notes pretty much is, so I read the comment so people on Spotify could hear. And pretty much the notion that the rights don't come from laws or the government, or don't come from the laws or the government, but come from the creator, that's the Iranian government believes. This is so backwards and upside down, it's fucking unbelievable. One, Iran is a theocracy, so that doesn't make any sense. Two, the founding fathers made sure to put "In God We Trust," because we do believe that the creator, the universe, whatever, the spaghetti monster, just being a sentient being in a human body alone, we are bestowed by some invisible force these particular rights.
Yeah.
Even if I just said, and I caveat, even if you are an atheist, even if you are agnostic or whatever, maybe you're someone who doesn't have faith or whatever, or you're unsure, doesn't matter. You want your government to believe in God. Why? Because if they don't, or the people that rule you don't, they become the de facto God. And then they're the ones that dictate everything for you.
So
this is where the left goes.
I had a couple thoughts on this. So I agree with you on the thing that, well, so this is where we go back to the thing about the little voices on your shoulder. So part of me is like, yeah, it's because of God. I think God's real. I'm not a atheist. So I think God's real. I think personally in my mind, that's what these rights are from. Correct. But there's other voice on my shoulder that's in the modern age, right? As far as rights are concerned in a legal context, whatever rights you have, as far as in like a governmental sense, the only rights you actually have are what the state or whoever is willing to enact violence on your behalf to protect. So as it works, so you have the right to life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. The only reason you have the right to life is because a cop or the military or whatever is willing to kill somebody to stop them from killing you if they get there in time.
Incorrect.
How
This
so?
is a really there was a gentleman. He's really big on the right side, right circles. He usually argues with feminists. I can't remember his name right now.
Charlie
He's
Kirk,
really fucking
the
smart.
master debater.
No,
Charlie Kirk.
No, he's another guy that might even be better than him. I don't remember his name, but anyway, he debates Destiny a lot.
Anyway.
But his thing was that your rights come from a barrel of a gun. And I understand
That's
that
what I'm
sentiment.
saying, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I try
know
to
exactly
be
what
more
you're saying.
flowery with it, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but this is what here's my testimony to you. You have a right to freedom of speech. Okay.
Yeah. We talked about that last episode on the Rum Dum podcast. You have to plug, bro. If you want to play this game, you have to plug, bro.
I'm glad
sorry.
you plugged.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
We got to plug last episode. Continue.
Put your anal plug in whenever you
Continue.
need to.
Oh, it's been in, brother.
So, like father, like son. No, I'm just
Jesus Christ. Throw dad under the bus with that. Goddamn.
But the point I'm trying to make is you have whatever right is bestowed upon us, or I say bestowed upon us, that we consensusly agree that is bestowed upon us. Is the correct way to say that. A cop doesn't go to your house and knock on your door and say, "Hey, did you exercise your freedom of speech today? Oh, do you own a gun?" You see what I'm saying? That's my point.
Well, I have a problem with the way that you're saying that because rights, kind of like the whole argument, kind of like what I was saying and what you said about it comes from the barrel of a gun, is the enforcement of you being able to have your rights comes when someone tries to stop you from exercising those rights.
Right.
I think that's a false equivalency saying a cop checking in and say, "Hey, did you express freedom of speech today?" It's the fact that if someone tries to stop you from speaking, they are supposedly supposed to protect you. Or if someone tries to kill you, they're supposed to stop them. Not, "Oh, did you exercise your right to live and pursue happiness today?" No, I think that's a false equivalency.
And I would say there's even a pragmatic higher layer than the violence because, I say violence, but the sort of monopoly of violence. What has to come first is consensus. We agree. We have to agree first, and then action is taken.
Yeah.
So the people that do the violence have to agree. So actually, it comes from God, consensus, and then violence, or incarceration. However you want to, you know what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, you're a free person whether anyone knows it or not. If I have enough space around me and I can do whatever I want, like I could run electrical line to my shed if I want to run something out there.
Did you get a permit for that wire? Did you get a permit for that wire?
But through the guise of not being able to, since that, if that right or RIGHT is not being able to be the logistics or the manpower is not going to be able to be enforced, then that right becomes first. The enforcement is a secondary or even tertiary.
You mean tertiary?
The right is still tertiary is third.
It's tertiary, bro. It's not tertiary.
Are you sure?
Give that a goog.
No,
it's tertiary, bro.
Oh, I think you're right.
Give that a fucking goog. It's
right.
Tertiary.
Yeah, you're right. My bad. Thanks for correcting me. Tertiary.
But I don't know. It's just like I feel like the term rights. It's kind of like Like, it depends on the context. So you can argue
it needs
like
to be changed
because of God or whatever. You have these God-given rights, literally. But in like a legal context, like, oh, I have a right to, the Miranda rights. I have the right to remain silent, attorney, blah, blah, blah. So it's kind of a context-sensitive word. Where are you talking about legal rights given to you by whatever state you preside in? Or are you talking about the more like metaphysical right to whatever? Because, well, in the legal context, it's going to be the former. Where it's talking about talking about what level of violence the state will enact to protect those rights in a legal context. That's the kind of rights you're talking about. Which also, because part of the definition of rights is it's guaranteed to you no matter what. Correct? That's why it's a right, not a privilege. Well, the government can execute you. Then states where capital punishment is legal. So is it really a right if it can be taken away? That sounds like a privilege. So we have the privilege of life. Not saying I agree with that. I think it should be good, but if it can be taken from you, it's a privilege, correct? So we don't have the right to life if the government can decide to execute
bigger that
you.
government is, absolutely. That's a, you can
get executed in America right now. I think there's a lot of states where
cruel and unusual punishment.
No, you can be executed in a lot of states. They have the death penalty in a lot of states.
So that means the law, yeah.
Well, exactly. A right cannot be taken away. They can take away your right to life, liberty. They can take away your right to life. So you don't even have a right to that because, well, we decided that you committed it's usually murder. So I'm not defending murder, but I'm saying so.
You're talking
that's
about
not
being
even
incarcerated. Right. Being incarcerated for
I'm talking about execution.
For anything.
No. I'm talking about the death penalty. I'm talking about specifically about the death penalty. So if the death penalty is allowed, then you do not even have the right to life. I'm speaking right in the legal way. You don't even have the right to be alive if it can be taken from you.
Listen to what I'm about
to
say. I'm about to articulate this in a different way.
Oh.
Okay. Regardless of your, I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but your universal agency, what influence I have over the outside world around me. Okay. Mm-hmm. There's a certain behavior which we call rights. This is a behavior. I actually like to use the word right, R-I-T-E, because it denotes action and it denotes a sort of divine procedure, if you will, or you can extrapolate some kind of psycho-spiritual, meaning from like if instead of saying the right, R-I-G-H-T, of freedom of speech, we could say the right of speech. Okay. We have to undergo the right of speech. Anyway, regardless of the point I'm trying to make was whether or not you have the let's say you killed somebody. Mm-hmm. Okay, you did that thing.
Yeah.
You did that thing.
Yeah.
Now you're going to have now it goes through a bureaucratic government filter to whether or not that is going to be allowed or not. Mm-hmm. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
You did that thing. You were free to do that. Yeah. Now there's consequences. That's my point.
I think you're taking what I said in the wrong direction. I'm not arguing whether or right now I'm not making an argument pro or against the death penalty. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, as I understand it, a right is not something that can be deprived from you under any circumstances because it is a right.
Me killing someone wasn't deprived from me. It was only after the fact. It was only after the fact.
If the state executes you, they have deprived you from your right to live because you're no longer alive.
Right.
And if something's a right, then
why is that?
Cannot be denied it.
Why did the state choose to?
Because you murdered someone and you're evil. You're an evil piece of shit. But a right is not it's not conditional. You don't only get rights if you're a good person. Now, again, I think you're trying to take it into the decision. Oh, well, you made that choice, so now we have to kill you for whatever reason. I'm saying if it's a right, it can't be taken from you under any circumstances. That's the only true rights you have. You have a right to it just as being.
Yeah.
So it's not really a right then if a jury of 12 people can decide you deserve to die. Well, that's not really a right, is it? If you can lose it, that's a privilege. Not saying I like that, but I'm saying that's how it is right now.
It only becomes that if the consensus has changed. It's all about consensus.
Again, if it's a
In the
right,
culture
why
of
the fuck
people-
does a consensus matter if it's a right? So that's not a right then. That's a privilege that people can decide you don't get. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm not saying I like it. I'm not making a stance on the death penalty. I'm just saying.
I think we're in the weeds now. So all I'm
That's
really
the whole point of this shit is the weeds, brother.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we're in the weeds now. So I don't know what you're arguing for or against. You're just making statements now, which I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying that basically there's no rights. We live in a world where the government, you're fucked. The government controls everything. I'm totally black pilled right now. Okay,
you are now. Listen to what I'm about to say. They can do
whatever they want to. They can send a drone to your house and flatten it to the ground. They can send a drone to your house and turn you into ground beef.
You done being a pessimist?
I guess.
There's a certain power called soft power. Okay. A lot of people talk about power. They think about, especially, might is right kind of thing. And they think about the power of the government.
Yeah.
And they think about, but there's soft will always overcome hard. Okay. And my point is the flaccid power. Now, my point is what I'm trying to say is you could say, well, the rights not stem from the barrel of a gun. Stalin said that. He was a communist.
I think that statement's correct. Of course, Stalin was a communist. Are you really Googling? Grok, is this true?
My point is, Aiden. No, my point is.
What is your point?
Is that a communist? That's what their belief system is. And when you start to go down that slope, where you say, "Well, government is the only one that can procure rights," no, because for them to do what they want to do, pretending if it's antagonistic or pro the consensus of what people believe that what they can culturally accept as cultural behaviors. Okay, we'll call it right. We'll move instead of the word right, we'll use cultural behavior. Okay. Or societal behavior. Okay. That people have all agreed to, that what morally agreed to or whatnot for whatever reason. Okay.
Yeah.
My point is your now we're talking about logistics. If your agency, regardless of what it is limited to or unlimited to the logistical enforcement reach of said government. Okay. So, I mean, now that's my point, and I will make another point that the logistical enforcement reach that is able to be applied is, even though, like you could say, you break a law, all the stupid laws that have been in this government and in the world, what's the statistic? Everyone breaks 10 laws a day or some shit
like that.
Something like that. Well, how come we're not all in jail?
Yeah,
because of what I'm just talking about. Exactly. That's pretty much what it is. You ain't get caught.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, it's like, there's a lot of stupid laws out there that don't make any sense. Like you can't smile on Tuesday, or you can't. You can only have sex with your wife in missionary position. Everyone's going to fucking jail, right? So, and that's kind of my point, is that, and that shows that for the time being, someone can take away those rights if they have enough of group of people that consent to it.
Yeah. And
that's my point. So the truth is, you do. Now, someone can come and take it away, but they're going to have to come take it away.
Yeah.
You're innocent till proven guilty.
The idea
and I'm done. And I'm done now. I'm done.
You don't get to do. What do you mean you're done now? We're having a call. You're done. What? What if I had something to say?
I know you could say something, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying I'm done.
I think the idea of rights as a word is kind of an ethereal concept, but yeah, I think the point that we agreed on, that it comes from the barrel of a gun or violence of the state, however you want to word it.
No, rights come from God. Rights come from God. Period. The barrel of the gun is that what I was talking about.
Logistically speaking, if you want to defend those rights, 9 times out of 10, God is not going to smite the person trying to deprive you of your rights. So the gun's the best we can do.
You never know.
I said 9 times out of 10, if someone starts mugging you in the
There's
street.
that one time that guy was like, oh, hell no.
9 times out of 10, if you're getting mugged in the street, God is not going to smite them with a lightning bolt. So the barrel of a gun is the best we can do right now. Okay, that's basically the point I was trying to. Actually, that's kind of succinctly how I was putting it. 9 times out of 10, the lightning bolt's not coming, so the barrel of a gun's the best we can do. That's actually kind of a perfect metaphor for the point I was getting at.
Yeah,
I think so.
Right.
Cool. What else we got on here? Tucker Carl.
What's this cat?
Tucker Carlson calls Booty Juice the fake gay guy. I'm going to ask him. So we don't even need to watch the clip. It says it right. Republicans against Trump. Why is it RB then? If it's isn't there a thing rat? Shouldn't they be rat? Republicans against Trump. Rat. What does RB stand for? Rat. Would you like to?
Because they don't want.
Would you like to sign this petition?
They don't want. Yeah.
Would you like to sign this petition for rat?
They don't want to be rat.
Against Trump. Hold on. Is this a meme account? Is this a pro-Trump meme account? Is that why they made that acronym RAT? Pro-democracy, conservatives, Republicans fighting Trump, and Trumpism. Please. I feel like is this a troll? No, I don't think. Is this legit? Why else would the acronym be RAT? I feel like this has got to be a meme. No, I think this is earnest. No, okay, never mind. I thought we were gonna unveil a new based meme page, but no, this is earnest. Yep. Sorry, guys. Thought we had a good meme to cover.
We could end with something good.
What?
Something that you like.
What do you got good?
Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4.
Skip. All right, scrolling on Twitter. Skipping that. Oh, this is the end of my RDP folder. Well, I don't want to talk about Borderlands 4. I'm not playing that shit.
People are, it looks like, to me, it looks like trash.
It looks like a lot of fucking garbage. Okay, there hasn't been a good Borderlands. 3 was okay, but the writing was on such a downward slant that it poisoned the well. Nobody's, and it's what, $100. The CEO said, "Oh, if you're a real fan, you'll make it happen." Yeah, easy for you to say, fucking CEO type shit. Yeah, what a dick, bro. Yeah, what a fucking dick.
No,
bro.
I watched a bunch of streamers play it. Peanut was playing it with Shroud.
Burnt Peanut.
Yeah, Burnt Peanut was playing with Shroud, and they were playing a little bit, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's Peanut!" I was actually watching Shroud, but I heard Peanut in the background. I was like, "Oh, it's Peanut! Yay!" You know, I was like, "Yeah."
But continue with what you're saying.
Well, they were playing it, and I was watching it. Dude, the animations looked fucking. I mean, it looked okay. They were having fun with it, but the animations were looking like, I don't know, like lacking frames. It just looked. I'm so ready for Arc Raiders. It's not even.
Oh yeah, a month away. Month away from Arc Raiders.
2 months away, technically. 2 months away.
It's
all of September and all of October. It's like less than 60
that's right,
because
it comes out on Halloween. Yeah,
it's like 55 days or some shit. Yeah,
I forgot that it literally came out on the last day of the month. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, well, I guess we got another one in the bag.
Yeah, that's good, man. We can end it early.
I guess we.
Early, but
we're at an hour 21.
Damn, we went fast, dude.
Yeah,
it seemed
we're
like
at an hour 21.
We were just asking. Dude. We were like 10 minutes in.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We got hour 21 right there.
We're yappers, man.
We did it this time. Did you have any closing thoughts or statements you'd like to put out there into the universe?
Love one another. Get ready for fucking war. I think that next couple years is going to be rough, man.
Next couple years is going to be Tarkov in real life. Is that what you're saying right now?
It's going to be fucking Tarkov in real life.
Tarkov IRL
We're going to be, IRL extraction shooter.
IRL extraction shooter. There's going to be clankers out there, so you might as well call it Arc Raiders at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's going to be clankers out there. Well, all right. From the Rum Dum universe, it's been another lovely episode, and we'll see you
love
in the next one. Bye bye.
Cool.